A home that feels like a slow breath. How do you create calm through raw materials, silence, and light so every room becomes a quiet sanctuary? Discover the simple design choices that transform cluttered living into a timeless, tactile refuge. Sunlight pours in through the tall black-framed windows, landing warm and quiet on the linen sofa as if time itself slowed. I sink into the soft fold of fabric and listen to the hush of the room, noticing the subtle roughness of the plaster walls and the mellow grain of the wide plank floor beneath my feet, and a calm satisfaction settles over me, like being wrapped in an old, familiar blanket that never goes out of style. Morning light spills across the long table, and I imagine shared meals that feel slow and important, the room breathing with a soft, grounded energy. Chairs scraped back, conversations folding into easy pauses, textures catching light in different ways, the space holding memories before they happen, hospitable and restrained, where every object seems chosen to invite lingering and gentle connection with friends who stay longer than planned. The kitchen feels like a quiet poem turned into a room. Hands move easily across honed basalt. The scent of citrus and linen drifts in daytime air, and the open shelves hold ceramics that look like family heirlooms. It's practical and tender at once, a place where simple rituals feel sacred, where sunlight reveals the tiny imperfections that make the space familiar and generous. And cooking becomes a practice of care rather than a task. I picture myself in the little breakfast nook with a mug warmed between my palms, sunlight making the table glow and the plastered window reveal soft and inviting. It's a place for slow starts, for reading the news with half-closed eyes, for watching light shift through a courtyard, and the bench feels like an embrace, compact, intimate, and perfectly made for the small, meaningful rhythms of morning. The bedroom is a quiet harbor. Sunlight slides across linen sheets and makes the plastered wall look like a soft landscape, filling me with the sort of calm I want when I wake up, as if the room itself exhales gently. The low bed keeps things humble, textures invite touch, and there is a deep, restful hush that seems to absorb the day's noise and leave only the essential warmth of being home. The guest room feels like an offered pause, a gentle invitation to slow down and breathe. The light moves across the floor in soft bands, and the air carries a quiet, linen-scented hush that makes visiting feel restful and unhurried, as if the room were a brief retreat where small comforts are arranged thoughtfully, and every worn surface tells a story that welcomes without ceremony. Sitting at the long desk in the office, daylight pours in and I feel steady and focused but not pressured. The room's textures, paper, wood, clay, anchor my thoughts, and the quiet arrangement encourages lingering rather than rushing, making work feel like a calm conversation, a productive stillness where ideas are allowed to take shape slowly and beautifully under the patient glow of natural light. The reading room is my secret slowdown zone, where the light rests on a wool chair and the hush invites a long, unhurried page-turning session. The textures feel tactile under my hand, and the space seems designed to hold pauses, small reveries, and the soft comfort of being tucked away without feeling isolated, a place where time loosens its grip and I can simply be in the present. The indoor lounge feels expansively calm, a communal hush where daylight sculpts shadow and texture across low seating and stone surfaces. I imagine afternoons here with friends, voices softened, feet tucked under cushions, the room encouraging gentle conversation and quiet reflection, where every material seems to have been there first and welcomes you to join along. Patient story. Opening the pantry door, I feel a domestic kind of contentment. Shelves organized with simple ceramics and wrapped provisions, sunlight filtering through a small window and turning ordinary things into quiet treasures. It's a practical space that still manages to be poetic, where the textures and modest imperfections make cooking feel like an act of devotion and everyday care. The sunroom is a bright, tender extension of the home where the line between inside and outside softens. Sunlight pours in over terracotta and weathered wood, and I can imagine myself with a cup of tea watching shadows move across the floor, feeling connected to the garden while wrapped in the same calm atmosphere as the rest of the house, peaceful and suffused with the warmth of slow living. The family room opens toward the courtyard and feels like the house's gentle center. Daylight moves across the sectional and the stone bowl, and the room holds the kind of easy togetherness that lets conversations drift and restart, where surfaces show a life lived softly, and the quiet palette keeps things honest and unpretentious, inviting both laughter and silence with equal grace. In the studio, the light feels purposeful and generous, landing on work-worn surfaces and unfinished pieces with a patient curiosity. It's a place where making and thinking happen side by side, where silence allows small discoveries and textures speak louder than words, and the atmosphere encourages me to return, to try again, to take pleasure in the imperfect marks of craft revealed under the steady daylight. The transition gallery is that gentle breath between rooms, a narrow pause where light pools on the bench and a single ceramic holds attention. Walking through it feels like moving between chapters, each step soft and considered, and I love how the space slows me down, asking me to notice plaster textures, the grain of wood, the hush of the house, all of it reminding me that beauty is often found in quiet, unassuming moments. Let the room you build be an invitation to slow down. Prioritize texture over trend, daylight over glare, and objects that age with you. When design becomes a practice of restraint and care, your home will return calm to each day.